welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Sagittarius. Let's call in spirit with some moonshine time. It was a little bit weak on my part, but I don't know, I think it kind of turned out nice. Maybe you're going to be surprised by something going a little bit better or easier than you thought it would. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far, Sagittarius. I'm in a good mood because I'm wearing my grandmother's necklace and polka dots, which always puts me in a good mood. Alright, let's see. We're going to start off with the situations deck, but just as a teaser, I do have a new deck that I haven't done Sagittarius reading for yet. It's called the Gold Foil Tarot, and it's a lot like the holographic one, but slightly different artwork, of course. Alright, let's see. What do we have for Sagittarius? We have protection. It came out in the reverse. So we have somebody here who maybe has done something to upset the universe. I don't often see this card come out in the reverse, but it feels to me like somebody's protection was revoked, like it was already there and then they made a pretty grave error and now they don't have it. What else do we have for Sagittarius? Alright. So this person who's lost protection may have acted out in anger due to a situation with a soulmate that has left them feeling sad or crushed. So this feels like a heartbreak situation where maybe somebody acted out in anger and what they did has resulted in some bad karma. Alright, for you Kevin Hart fans out there, I just heard you're gonna learn today. There may have been some issues here in terms of somebody being in denial. I feel mostly somebody being in denial about the role they played in the problems that were experienced, not wanting to face accountability. But there's going to be something that happens today, perhaps a conversation. And that's going to maybe be like a rude awakening for this person. Alright, you guys, I promise you, I'll always be honest. What I get from this is somebody's third party is coming out of the woodwork today. Or, you know, in the present. So I get that there was somebody here who had a relationship end and they may have been accused of having a third party or an affair and denied it at the time, but it could be coming out or being exposed that they were lying. They won't be able to deny what they had been denying. Realization, awareness, this information is coming out. What else for Sagittarius, please? So it feels to me that this, I'm tempted to say masculine because we have love affair with a female here, but the truth is I don't really have the gender energy, but we do have unconditional love and TikTok. So I feel like the person who did have the sneaky link had a bit of time to come clean. And with the kind of love that they had, I feel like if they'd approached it in the appropriate way, they would have been able to salvage this relationship that does actually mean quite a lot to them. However, because they chose to lie, and this time has or is running out in terms of being honest and claiming that accountability instead of having to like kind of react to being accused, this person is risking losing it all for a lie. For some of you, the revelation or the evidence is going to be delivered by a child. So if there's a child in the situation that may have been witness to something a little bit odd, like mom going to visit Uncle Jeff or dad picking up Auntie Susan, you know what, like weird shit like that, it's possible that a child who doesn't really obviously know the intricacies of the situation could out somebody in that. The happiness clarifying today, especially with both of them having flowers, kind of gives me this impression that this is going to lighten the burden for somebody who has felt like they've had to really defend their name in a situation. So somebody could have been defamed for ending a relationship, particularly if there are children involved. If people weren't really believing that the relationship was as unhealthy or toxic as this person stated, especially if they were trying to respect privacy, you know, their own or somebody else, and not reveal the intricacies of why the relationship ended. But it feels to me like there's going to be something kind of unavoidable here that clears one of these individuals' names in terms of the person who ended the relationship by the truth coming out. We have the Ascension card coming out in the reverse. So it feels to me like somebody has indeed taken a hit to their karma. That could be why Angel Michael came out in the reverse, to imply that there's no protection here for this person now. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? We have Temperance, clarifying realization, which depicts an angel. There's a possibility here that the revelation or this truth coming out is going to be kind of gently nudged by the angels here. And it could be in part because they really want this person who had been cheated on to be able to begin their healing or make progress on their healing from this situation. We have Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There was a sense that this person who had ended the relationship and been harmed or hurt, you know, emotionally by their partner was getting this undue attention or criticism from the community because there was doubt on the end, or like what actually happened to end that relationship. And the universe isn't really a fan of that. The truth will always out. We have the Queen of Cups, clarifying TikTok. The Queen of Cups is a feminine energy that is quite beloved, so this would be somebody that is seen as kind, caring, generous, and in this situation could absolutely be a mother. And there seems to have been a little bit of doubt around this feminine energy, maybe a little bit of vilification or even jealousy, that had resulted in some gossip or negative chatter. But There's something here about the demeanor of this feminine energy, that consistency that has really helped clear the matter up, and I feel like is really just like the foundation or like the supporting arguments to whatever comes out to actually make this truth apparent. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse, clarifying children, and the Fool. Somebody was careless and acted impulsively, maybe even immaturely. This could have been some sort of like, well, if she's gonna flirt with her, boss, then I'm going to make out with my best friend's sister. I don't know, something weird like that. But more importantly, with the Two of Wands in the reverse, this isn't something that was planned. Like, I really want to be with this person, so I'm gonna make moves. There may even be, some regret that popped up pretty quickly after this happened. With the Fool clarifying ascension in the reverse, this risk that this person took ended up being a bad one. They're going to have to get back into a karmic lesson cycle. We have the Queen of Wands clarifying temperance. This speaks to me of the feminine energy placing a lot of emphasis right now on her own healing and investing in herself. So she's not spending a lot of time or energy on others right now. And she's relying on the fact that she's gotten through quite a lot in her life and landed on her feet. We got the cat there. But this Queen of Wands also knows that when she walks away from whatever disaster or toxic environment this was, there's going to be more opportunities that come her way because she puts out this happiness, this sunflower vibe, right? And with Death and the Sun in the reverse, those that lose the ability to be in this Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups energy, they're going to experience a loss of that happiness, right? Because this directly ties to this happiness card. And if she embodies that energy, when she, walks out of the room or walks away from a situation, there's a noticeable vacuum or void of this positive energy. In addition to that, this feminine energy picked up on the fact that her own reserves or her own ability to be that happy energy was depleted the more she spent time with this individual in this toxic situation. This could have resulted in her, mentioning things more readily than she wanted to because she wanted to get the environment back to a happy environment. And when somebody who is made up of that kind of light energy is not able to restore that, it becomes physically unbearable. There was a situation I found myself in where I didn't feel like I could really be honest quite yet. I needed to wait for the right time. And biding my time around somebody that I felt was betraying me and was being dishonest to me, concurrently, it was physically making me ill. I had stomach aches, I had headaches. It was a toxicity that my body could interpret, not just my brain. And I feel like that's what this Queen of Cups was going through to some extent. It didn't have to be the same thing, but a depletion of that energy and a difficulty with regards to rebuilding that energy, just feeling tapped all the time, maybe more tired than normal. We have the Nine of Cups coming out to clarify this Seven of Cups in reverse. When this queen got this clarity in terms of her happiness being stifled or her shine being dulled by this relationship, and she made the decision, she has now stepped into the Nine of Cups, because when you walk away from something, you walk into the Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups. This is about fulfilling what is important to you and not placing all of the decision-making importance or weight on the happiness of others. For once, this Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands is not feeling guilty about doing something that she knows is for her. We have the Knight of Cups clarifying the Two of Wands in the reverse. We might have our no plan Stan having another moment. We've got the Knight of Cups. So it feels to me like we have somebody coming in haphazardly, no plan, really wants to make an offer of love here, but hasn't thought the situation through, has not read the room. Alright, what else do we have for Sagittarius? For hidden energy, we have the Five of Wands. I think I referenced that earlier in the reading. This may or may not be hidden from you, but in most cases, this is Spirit wanting you to know about something you're unaware of, so you may not know about the extent to which there's competition or low-level conflict happening around you regarding this situation, probably because of this third party, right? Yeah, someone self-sabotaged. We have the Hanged Man and the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles was hiding behind the Hanged Man, and I feel like this is somebody who knew what they had, knew what they could have, potentially lost, and they decided to make this dumb decision anyways. Perhaps because they felt at some point it wasn't going to go the way he wanted to, she wanted to anyways. We're going to clarify with the Egyptian Tarot. If this is resonating for you, go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe. What else do we have for Sagittarius, please? Seven of Wands in the reverse. That card means divine protection in the upright. Same column as Mr. Michael in the reverse. So yeah, because somebody was controlling and dishonest, the Magician coming out. Particularly in this deck, I view this as somebody who's trying to control. This is not so much about like manifestation for me. It's really somebody who didn't want to play by the rules. And as a result has lost favor. We have the King of Wands in the reverse. This likely masculine energy is going to find it harder to be creative, pursue goals, pursue partners. You have the Chariot in the reverse. Basically kind of feel like I'm getting a message here that this guy is going to have a hard time getting busy. Phrasing. And just like not really have a lot of mobility in life, stagnation in terms of career, social life, romantic life. There's going to be a period of his life where this masculine is at the bottom of the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Knight of Wands coming out sideways, so I would say this is in part due to his breadcrumbing or hot and cold behavior. And the fact that he would rush in and overstate his emotion for physical conquest, which is probably why they're going to give him some issues with that. Queen of Pentacles. This is clarifying the Hanged Man. This is who this masculine lost. So Sagittarius, there could be Earth, which is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and the birth chart here for someone. But mostly what I see here is a stable woman who offered a stable home and was loyal. We have the Lovers, clarifying the Seven of Wands in the reverse. There was a very specific moment in time where this masculine had the ability to make the choice to not do this and to instead stay with the person he knew was his partner for life, and he made the wrong choice. He then lied about the wrong choice. Two of Cups. He wanted to have his cake and eat it too. He felt like there was a special tie with this other woman, but was unwilling to relinquish his existing connection. As a result, with Judgment coming out, karma's coming after him. And it's going to impact his sex life. There's really no way around it. They're like basically telling him, try having sex now, bud. Sorry. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Even though this masculine may find himself single, he's not going to be appealing to those that he pursues. It's like a scarlet letter on a stick. Forgive me. Knave of Pentacles. This masculine may try to have a new beginning over and over again with this feminine energy, or try to establish a new beginning with somebody that reminds him of this Queen of Pentacles, and that will not be successful. The Queen of Pentacles, on the other hand, she will have redemption and likely find love with somebody who is more on her energetic level and capable of the loyalty that she offered to this partner. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I love comments too. I never mentioned that in terms of give me a like or a subscribe, but those are fun too. And I hope you got something out of the reading. Have a wonderful rest of your day.